Have you ever felt like life is just unfair? Like the world owes you something? If so, you're not alone. But what if I told you that this feeling of entitlement is actually the silent partner of a much deeper issue, the victim mentality? In today's discussion, we're diving deep into the connection between entitlement and the poor me mindset. We'll explore how these two forces work together to keep you stuck in a cycle of frustration and dissatisfaction. Let's start by defining entitlement. It's that nagging belief that you deserve special treatment or privileges without necessarily earning them. It's the voice in your head that says, I should have this, or things should go my way. This mindset often stems from a combination of factors, including upbringing, societal messages, and personal experiences. But the root cause lies in the illusion of the I. This illusion is the fundamental misunderstanding of our true nature and our place in the world. The illusion of I refers to the deeply ingrained belief in a separate, permanent self that exists independently of everything else. This belief creates a false sense of importance and centrality, leading us to think that our wants, needs, and opinions should take precedence over others or over the natural flow of life. When we're caught in this illusion, we see ourselves as the main character in life's story, with everything else serving as supporting cast or backdrop. This perspective naturally breeds entitlement, because we start to believe that the world should revolve around our desires and expectations. The illusion of I makes us forget our interconnectedness with all of existence. We fail to see that we're part of a vast, complex web of life, where no single entity is inherently more deserving or important than another. This disconnection from the larger reality fuels the entitled belief that we should receive special treatment, or that life should conform to our wishes. Moreover, this illusion creates a sense of lack or incompleteness. We believe that we need certain things or experiences to be whole or happy, leading to the entitled thought, I deserve this to be complete. In reality, our true nature is already whole and complete. We just fail to recognize it due to this persistent illusion. Breaking free from entitlement, therefore, requires more than just changing our thoughts or behaviors. It necessitates a fundamental shift in our understanding of self and reality. This involves recognizing the illusion of the separate I and realizing our true nature as inseparable from the whole of existence. Now, entitlement can manifest in various ways. It might be the expectation of a promotion at work without putting in extra effort, or the belief that you deserve a perfect relationship without working on your own flaws. It's the assumption that life should be easy and that success should come without struggle. Entitlement doesn't just create unrealistic expectations, it also breeds resentment. When life doesn't deliver what you think you deserve, frustration sets in. You feel cheated, overlooked, and angry. This resentment can poison your relationships, hinder your personal growth, and create a perpetual state of dissatisfaction. Now let's talk about the victim mentality. This is the mindset where you see yourself as a perpetual victim of circumstances. You blame external factors for your struggles, feeling powerless and stuck. The victim mentality is characterized by thoughts like, it's not my fault, why does this always happen to me, or I can't catch a break. I've talked a lot in my other videos about the poor me mentality. Please go take a look. So how do entitlement and victim mentality connect? When you feel entitled and life doesn't meet your expectations, you slip into victimhood. You start to believe that the world is against you, reinforcing the idea that you're a victim of your circumstances. This creates a vicious cycle that's hard to break. For example, let's say you feel entitled to a certain standard of living. When financial difficulties arise, instead of looking for solutions or ways to improve your situation, you might fall into a victim mentality. You might think, the economy is rigged against me, or I never get the breaks other people do. This thinking prevents you from taking constructive action and keeps you stuck in a negative mindset. This cycle is toxic. It keeps you trapped in a loop of negativity where you feel justified in your grievances, but remain stagnant in your life. You might think, if only I had what I deserve, then I'd be happy. But that's a dangerous illusion. Happiness and fulfillment don't come from getting what you think you're entitled to. They come from personal growth, meaningful relationships, and a sense of purpose. Let's dig deeper into the illusion of the I. This distorted sense of self is at the core of both entitlement and victim mentality. When you identify too strongly with your grievances, you lose sight of your true potential. You become so consumed by what you believe you deserve that you forget to recognize your own agency. You stop seeing the power you have to change your circumstances. This identification with the I creates a narrow perspective. You see the world only through the lens of your wants and perceived injustices. This limited viewpoint prevents you from seeing opportunities for growth and positive change. It blinds you to the struggles of others and the complex nature of life's challenges. So, how do you break free from this cycle? First, you need to engage in self-reflection. Ask yourself, am I focusing on what I believe I deserve rather than what I can create? This question can be uncomfortable, but it's essential for growth. It challenges you to shift from a passive recipient of life to an active creator of your experiences. Next, cultivate a gratitude practice. Shift your focus from what's lacking to what's present in your life. Gratitude can be a powerful antidote to entitlement. When you regularly acknowledge the good things in your life, both big and small, you start to realize how much you already have. When you appreciate what you have, you begin to see the abundance around you. This shift in perspective can help you move away from the poor me mindset. You start to recognize opportunities rather than obstacles, and you become more resilient in the face of challenges. Another crucial step is to take responsibility for your life and choices. Empower yourself by recognizing that you have the ability to change your circumstances. This doesn't mean that external factors don't influence your life. They certainly do. But it does mean acknowledging that you have control over your reactions, decisions, and actions. Taking responsibility might involve setting clear goals and working towards them consistently. It means facing your fears and stepping out of your comfort zone. It requires accepting that failure and setbacks are part of the journey, not proof that the world is against you. Instead of waiting for the world to give you what you think you deserve, ask yourself, what can I do to create the life I want? This mindset shift is liberating. It puts you in the driver's seat of your life, even when circumstances are challenging. Now let's talk about compassion. Letting go of entitlement and victimhood opens the door to genuine compassion for yourself and for others. When you stop seeing yourself as a victim, you can start to empathize with others who are struggling. You recognize that everyone has their battles, and true strength lies in supporting one another. Compassion for yourself means acknowledging that you're human and imperfect. It means treating yourself with kindness when you make mistakes or face setbacks. Compassion for others involves recognizing that everyone is on their own journey, facing their own challenges. It means offering support and understanding, even when others' actions or attitudes frustrate you. Developing resilience is another key aspect of breaking free from entitlement and victim mentality. Resilience is the ability to bounce back from setbacks and adapt to change. It's about developing a growth mindset that sees challenges as opportunities for learning and improvement. Building resilience might involve reframing negative situations, focusing on solutions rather than problems, and developing a support network. It's about cultivating inner strength and flexibility that allows you to navigate life's ups and downs without falling into entitlement or victimhood. It's also important to cultivate a sense of purpose beyond your immediate wants and needs. When you're focused solely on what you think you deserve, you lose sight of the bigger picture. Finding purpose, whether through your work, relationships, or personal passions, can provide a sense of fulfillment that transcends entitlement. Lastly, remember that change is a process. Breaking free from entitlement and victim mentality doesn't happen overnight. It requires consistent effort, self-awareness, and a willingness to challenge your own thoughts and beliefs. Be patient with yourself as you work on shifting your mindset. In conclusion, entitlement and victim mentality are two sides of the same coin. They keep you trapped in a cycle of negativity and dissatisfaction. But by shifting your perspective, embracing gratitude, taking responsibility, cultivating compassion, building resilience, and finding purpose, you can break free. Remember, the power to change your narrative lies within you. Every day presents new opportunities to choose empowerment over victimhood. gratitude over entitlement. It's not always easy, but the rewards, greater happiness, stronger relationships, and a sense of personal power are well worth the effort. Your life is a story you're constantly writing. Make it one of growth, resilience, and empowerment. The choice is yours.